All right, study guide, chapter 4 test. Number 1, expand. All right, so we want to make this as big as we possibly can. So I'm just going to start off doing quotient. When I have dividing these, that changes to this. Okay? So I get this, the numerator minus the denominator. Next, I want to look at this by itself and look at this by itself. So I'm just going to start expanding this. So that expands to by the product property. Now multiplying stuff, it becomes addition down here. Addition becomes multiplication. Then I got to subtract. I need parentheses since I have a subtraction sign. So now I have 1, 2, 3 things I can use the product property with. So 3 cubed plus log of y to the 5th plus log of z squared. And then my final step is I just got to take the product property on all 3 of these. So for time's sake, I'm just going to write that there, write that there, write that there, and write that there. That's my final answer. Number 2. Log of 3 times 3x squared y cubed over 2 squared z cubed. So guys, this looks confusing. Everybody sees this and they don't know what to do with this 3 here. It's kind of like an optical illusion. A little side note, separate problem. If I drew this, everybody knows what to do with this. It's just 3 times this, which is going to be 6xy. Okay? Don't have to distribute. There's only one term in here. It's just this times this. If I throw a 4z on the bottom, that confuses some of you guys. Okay? But it's really just this times this. All right? It's still, this equals 6xy over 4z. I'm still just multiplying the top here. Okay? If I do that, for some of you that makes it look a little bit cleaner. Okay, you see multiply numerator, multiply the denominator. But everybody knows how to do this problem. There's nothing to it. But when you see something like this, you just get a little bit confused. So what I can do is I can either go ahead and multiply this, and I could either write 3 times 3, x squared y cubed over 2 squared z cubed, right? Or I could make this 3 squared, or I can just make it 9. 3 times 3 is 9. There might be some teachers might prefer a certain way when you're expanding something, because I kind of condensed that, but anyway is really fine. The point was just this is a little bit of an optical illusion. Don't let it confuse you. So now I'm going to have to go with quotient. So I'm going to start with log 9x squared y cubed minus log of 2 squared z cubed. Numerator minus denominator. It's a subtraction sign here, quotient or division here. Quotient property. Next, product property. So I need to split this one out. So I've got log of 9 plus log of x squared plus log of y cubed minus, and that's this. Then I've got to expand this one. Since there's a minus sign here, I need a parentheses. And I'm going to have log of 2 squared plus log of z cubed. Expanding. Last thing I got to do is worry about my exponent's power property. Again, for sake of time, I'm just going to do it like this. Power property. Done. That's my answer. Number 3 is a condensed problem. We got 3 log of 16 minus 2 log of 4 plus log of 3 plus plus log of 8. Okay, common base, right? Base 10, just not shown, so we got all the same bases, we're good. I'm gonna start off with inside these parentheses. So I'm gonna keep my 3, and this is a subtraction problem, right? So I'm gonna have log base 16. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move this 2 power property up to here. So that becomes 4 squared. So since it's subtraction, it becomes quotient. So I get log of 16 divided by log of 4 squared, which is 16. So log 16 over 16 plus, here's the product property. It's going to be log of 3 times 8. So this simplifies to log of 1, base 10 of 1, plus log of 24. Power property brings the cubed there. So I get 1 cubed, which is just simply 1. So log 1 plus log 24 becomes log 24. 1 times 24 is 24. Done. And my last one of these problems, condense 3 log base 2 of 16 minus log base 2 of 2 plus log base 2 of 4 minus 2 log base 2 of 2. All right, so what do? We're trying to condense it. So let's start with these parentheses. I want to start with the innermost parentheses. So this is simply going to be product property since I'm addition. So 2 times 4 is 8. So I'm going to get log base 2 of 8 minus power property brings that up. So that's log base 2 of 4. Now quotient property here. It's going to give me log base 2 of 16 over 8. Subtraction here, division here. Minus log base 2 of 4. 16 over 8 is 2. So I'm going to have log base 2 of 2. Power property brings that there. So it becomes cubed minus log base 2 of 4. And finally, quotient property is going to give me log base 2. 2 cubed is 8 over 4, which gives me log base 2 of 2. 8 over 4 is 2. And one of the inverse properties, if I have a base and what I'm taking the log of is the same, the answer is whatever that exponent is. Since there's nothing there, we assume a 1. My answer to this problem condenses all the way to just 1. Expand and condense, problems 1 through 4.